April 5, and our scripture for today is Matthew chapter 25, verse 41. Then he will say to those on his left, "Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire and prepared for the devil and his angels." Maligayang araw sa ating lahat. Ako si Aaron John Mambang at yung tatalakayin natin paksa para sa araw na ito, para sa ating daily devotion, ay bakit urgent and important ang gospel? And what is eternal conscious punishment? So, maligayang araw sa ating lahat ulit at simulan natin. Una, ang eternal punishment or eternal conscious punishment is the belief that those who reject Christ will experience a real, unending, and fully conscious punishment. Kumbaga, mararamdaman mo talaga yung pagdudurusa mo, no? It is a conscious experience of pain, of punishment, of torment, no? It's not mere annihilation. Yung annihilation po, yung bigla ka na lang mawawala sa existence or mamamatay lang. No. Or temporary suffering, kumbaga, hindi. It is a permanent, conscious, and conscious punishment talaga. So, it is separation from God, no? And kung sa experience na yun, aware ka sa mga mangyayari, you have attention, and sa ganun, maramdaman mo yung regret and torment and pain, no? So, while this may sound severe, it highlights that the seriousness of sin, na gaano kalala ito, at ano yung tingin ng Panginoon sa kasalanan. So, makikita mo gaano kalubha ito, gaano ito karumi, at ang tingin ng Panginoon pagdating sa kasalanan at mga gumagawa nito, nagpa-practice nito. And the holiness of God and why God's gospel is urgent yet good news to us despite the gaano ka brutal siguro yung punishment, no? And why is it good news? First of all, tumako tayo sa ating mga teachings. Una, God is the offended party. Ano yung offended party? Yung offended party po, yung pag may ginawa kang mali, may ginawa kang bagay, at naka-apekto ka ng isang tao, sila yung offended party. Kung bakit, it is the victim. God is the victim here. God is the offended party here. Siya yung maghahatol. Siya yung magsasabi na ano yung kakaso sa iyo. Siya yung magsasabi na kung ano yung ginawa mo masama, kumbaga. So God is the offended party. Siya rin yung makasabi na if you are deserving of punishment. So next to that is God's holy and just. So kung God is holy and God is just, we have to see it in the lens na pang isang if God is just, tas may taong corrupt, tas nabuhay ito ng mapayapa, nakasakit ng madaming tao, nakasakit ng madaming tao sa buhay niya, at namatay lang siya. He lived happy, he lived good, then tuloy-tuloy yung kasakiman niya, kasamaan niya, at walang nangyaring judgment, no? In this world. Pero in this next world, yung afterlife, walang makakatakas doon, walang ilag doon. At huli naman, God made hell to punish evildoers. This is a place made for evil talaga, punishment sa sin, and all the things na, kumbaga, evil will not escape God, or evil will not go unpunished, no? No evil will go unpunished. So, kumbaga, kailangan natin isipin dito. So, this is a place meant for those who hurt others, meant for people who disobey God, madami. So God made hell to punish evildoers. And tayo, maswerte tayo, dahil titignan natin yung gospel, ay binigyan na rin tayo ng paraan, binigyan rin tayo ng option na para hindi tayo natin maranasan yun, which is Jesus Christ. No? So yun lamang, salamat po sa pakikinig at mabuhay.